Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rob Rivera, and it is my honor today to MC the swearing-in ceremony for newly elected council member Cheryl Stevens. So first, I'd like to invite the Reverend Dr. Rodney Thomas from Imani Temple Ministries to start with our opening prayer.
May we bow our heads in prayer. Oh, gracious and kind God, we are thankful for this opportunity to share with you even still in the season of Thanksgiving. We ask that you bless our gathering for the work of Northeast Ohio. We thank you for Sister Cheryl Stevens and the position in which she shall assume, that she might continue to be a voice for the least, the last, and the lost. Make all of us accountable of our service, that we might continue to help those who cannot help themselves. It is in that vein that we give thee thanks and prayer. Amen. Amen.
Next, please welcome Tina Farmer from Imani Temple, who will grace us with her voice.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Next, please welcome Tracy Nichols to say a few words about Cheryl.
Thank you very much. Well, I only have about 20 pages, so settle in. No. I have been lucky enough to know Cheryl Stevens and to call her my friend for over 30 years. We met when she was working for the city of Cleveland, where she worked on projects like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Tower City. We shared a love of all things community and economic development and for figuring out the financing to get complicated projects done. And while Cheryl has worked on projects all across the country, like me, she loves this community. And I was very happy when she decided some time ago to return and focus on making our community the best it can be. I think the best way I can describe Cheryl is that she is experienced, hardworking, and honest. She's worked for the cities of Cleveland and Cleveland Heights, state of Ohio, Cuyahoga County, the County Land Bank, and several nonprofits. And in each case, she pushed for staff to do more for citizens and local businesses. She asks hard questions and problem solves. She's not afraid to roll up her sleeves and work side by side with anyone to get the job done. Cheryl has been recognized with many awards, including Crane's 40 Under 40. I think that was just, what, 1 or 2 years ago.
Yeah, right.
She's trained people how to do economic development while working at the National Development Council and how to be a leader when she was at Leadership Cleveland. Excuse me. She herself has been a leader in moving the region forward. She has a great deal of experience with federal, state, and local funding, working to attract important funds to our region, such as the federal EPA dollars for County Land Bank to provide funds to test potential brownfield properties, which, by the way, she beat me out. I was applying from the city of Cleveland. Her application was better, and there it goes. So her leadership style provides goals and metrics, provides the opportunity for staff to grow their skills, and she has helped each organization she has worked with move in a positive direction. Cheryl has always had a strong desire to give back to the community and has done so not only through her various positions over the years, but also through elected office. Serving as a local council person, a mayor, and now with the county council, she has always put her constituents first. I have always supported her efforts because I know she will put in the long hours needed to make a positive impact. She is the type of elected official that people like me want to have in office: smart, hardworking, and trustworthy. And needless to say, she has always listened to the members of the community, has worked hard to complete many projects, and has brought change where change was needed. I think her experience will be a true asset to the County Council and will serve the citizens of Council District 10 well. Please join me in welcoming Councilwoman-elect Cheryl Stevens.
Now it is my distinct and humble pleasure to oversee the swearing in of Cheryl.
Should we reverse places?
It's up to you. Okay. There we go.
Dad? My father and my brother are going to join me with the Bible. And then I have been adopted by so many people that really wanted to help this happen. So I like those folks who worked on this last campaign, which was back to back with a council campaign, to stand up like in the first row. Melody and Gary and Auntie Sandra, who's my deputy treasurer and my treasurer, and Judy, my faithful friend for a long time. And I see Tiara and Deidre, if you guys would stand, those of you who helped me get this done. And last but not least, I had somebody who worked on my campaign and listened to me in the middle of the night. Al Snodgrass, where are you? In the front row. Thank you, Daddy. If you'd stand right here.
Please repeat after me. I, Cheryl L. Stevens,
Cheryl L. Stevens,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, uphold,
that I will support and uphold
and defend the Constitution of the United States,
and defend the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
the Constitution of the State of Ohio,
and the Charter and laws of the County of Cuyahoga, Ohio,
and the Charter and laws of the County of Cuyahoga, Ohio,
that I will faithfully, honestly, diligently,
that I will faithfully, honestly, diligently,
and impartially perform and discharge
and impartially perform and discharge
all of the powers and duties incumbent upon me
all of the powers and duties incumbent upon me
as a member of Cuyahoga County Council
as a member of Cuyahoga County Council
and for the County of Cuyahoga,
and for the County of Cuyahoga,
State of Ohio,
State of Ohio,
according to the best of my ability and understanding.
according to the best of my ability and understanding.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you, everyone who helped me make this journey from municipal councilwoman to vice mayor to mayor and now to county council. As everyone who is an elected official knows, This journey is never made alone. There are the folks who work tirelessly on your campaign, the family members and close friends who have to hear the same story over and over and over again, the voters who turn a candidate into an elected official, but especially to the folks who inspire us to run and run hard for office. I want to take special thanks for my dad, Cato Stevens, and my brother, Tim, who always listened, who always supported me, and even if they hung up and laughed at their house in Southern California really hard at my ideas, they still flew east into the winter to support me. This year, I want to recognize somebody special who made me step out and do this. Louise Gerlach, who's a member of Heights Dems, came to me and said, Cheryl, I think you can win this. Here's a check from me and my husband to get you started. It wasn't the biggest check I received, but here's little old me running for office when I just run for office, and she was willing to give again. And she's a senior and she's retired, and she gave early. And it was just like Emily's List says, early money helps you get where you need to go. So thank you all of the voters in District 10 for helping me step forward into public service some more and making this possible for me. Today, I think Maya Angelou's poem, Still I Rise, is incredibly important. So let me give you the Cliff Note version as I finish. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may treat me in the very dirt, but still like dust I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I rise. Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear I rise. Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear I rise. Bringing the gifts of my ancestors and the dream and hopes of many slaves. I rise, I rise, I rise. Thank you, District 10, for supporting me into this move. Pastor Lentz.
Congratulations, Cheryl. What a great day for all of us in District 10. And as someone who really does admire you greatly from the heights of Cleveland Heights, this is a wonderful day. If you are able, let's rise for the closing prayer and benediction. You know, gracious and loving God, we give you thanks for this day, for Cheryl Stevens, for the orderly transfer of power. We thank you for her. We thank you for all these men and women who step up to lead our county government. Give them wisdom and courage for the living of these days. May Cheryl and may they be filled with a spirit of compassion more than competition, justice for all, not only for some. May they remember that they represent their constituents and all the people of this county, and not just those with money. May they inspire trust and confidence, transparency, and accountability. God bless Cheryl. God bless this council. God bless us all. So be it. Amen.
Thank you. We've got 10 minutes so I can really get sworn in.
Sure. Thank you. Welcome, Councilwoman. Our regular meeting, or our committee of the whole, will begin at about 3 o'clock.